These are the 5 gold medals I won in the 2012 Olympics. The sport, blogging. Welcome to another episode of Sara Talks About School. Today, since the Olympics are going on and everything, I figured I'd talk about the time I held the Olympic torch. Or the fake Olympic torch that they let little 6-year-olds hold. So we are still in the year 2000. I'm still in 1st grade. What's happening is it was the year 2000. And so, obviously, the Olympics were then. And that year, the Olympics were in Sydney. And I didn't live in Sydney. I lived a very long ways away from Sydney. The Olympic torch tour, and it passed right through where I lived at the time. So the day rolled around in June or July where the torch was passing through Rockhampton, and it was a huge deal. We got I don't think we had school that day, and then everyone in the city lined up on the sides of the street. They were the main road, and they watched the Olympic torch. It was some famous person. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. But they were just carrying the torch, and it was just, to me at the time, when you're 6 years old, you're like, okay, they're holding something white. Okay. But now I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I saw the Olympic torch get passed through. And later that night, they had this big celebration in the park, where there was food and music and games and prizes and all this stuff. And there was a little booth where you could get your picture taken with the Olympic torch. Or a fake one. I have no idea. But I tried lifting it up, and I almost dropped it. So it's probably a good thing it was fake. But then I got a picture with it, and now I can just be like, oh hey, yeah, I was totally held that torch. I was totally a 6-year-old Olympian. But I wasn't. I was actually trying to think today about where the wrong turn in my life went. The fact that I'm not an Olympian right now. And my stepmom just said it was the moment you were born. I was like, oh, thanks for that. I was actually really good at gymnastics.